Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I explore the world, one region, one county, one state, one territory, whatever you call the first level of subdivision of the countries on planet Earth at a time. And I do this on GeoGuessr, and my ambition is threefold. A, see places I've never gone to and probably will never go to. B, hopefully have some fun while doing so. And C, try to play a round of 25,000 points on GeoGuessr in whatever area I am looking at any given time. 25,000 points is a perfect game on GeoGuessr, 5 rounds, 5,000 points each. And if I succeed in doing so, well, that area is over and done with and will not feature again in the series. If I fail in doing so, it might feature again at some later date, but we're yet to get there. So today we're going back into Russia. It's been a little while, and we're going into the Tambov Oblast, or the Tambov. Well, it's a little hard to say what the territories are in Russia, because they all got sort of a different well, not all, but there are a few different sort of what's the word, names, labels that they put on these units. But this is an oblast, and which roughly translates as a province. So the Tambov province, or Tambovskaya Oblast. And it is, well, sorry, I distracted myself. So it's just shy of 1 million people, 946,657 in the latest estimate of 2025, covers 34,300 square kilometers, and the capital sits smack in the middle and is, well, what do you know, it's called Tambov. And Tambov has a population of 261,803 in 2021. So yeah, that's a quarter of the population of the entire oblast. And as you can see, there's well, kind of like the spokes in a wheel or a spider's web. So I think this one could be fairly straightforward. I hope there's not too many snipped off bits of roads, which we've had in some other oblasts nearby previously. So with a little luck, this should be playable, but we don't know. Let's see until we've done it. So we are gonna make a challenge, make sure that everything here is correct. Yep. And we are gonna make a challenge out of it. As always, I'm gonna copy the challenge link into a document I have, so that when the video is out, you can check the description section and find the link to this particular map and this particular game, so that you can play it along with me and see if you can beat me. Ooh, and there goes the 25k. I hate it when it is over and done already in the first round, but okay, we're going to play this anyway. Well, I guess we can say one thing about Tambovskaya, Tambov Oblast. It's flat. But we got, is that a lake we got here? A pond of some sort? Yes, it is. Could even be a river. No, I don't think so. Let's see. What does it say here? Pervomaisky. Rybhoz. Pervomaisky. Yeah, there's a lot of towns and cities called Pervomaisk in Russia, which I now believe I've learnt means the 1st of May. And Pervomaisk is over here. So it could be in the area of Pervomaisk. And let's see, so we're looking westwards. Would kind of fit if we were... But we're not there because there are no roads there. And we have no idea how large the Pervomaisky district is, or region. We could be here, but the road doesn't match, which is a shame. It's not given that we are here, but it does say Pervomaiski. Pervomaiski. Not Pervomaisk. Pervomaiski. Wow. Well, there is civilization over there, so let's go and have a look at it. That's a whopping big, not huge, but still it's a sizable reservoir. So could we actually be? No, I don't think we're there either. But the direction, yes, that doesn't work. This one does have water, but the direction is a little wrong. But yeah, it's probably not that. It's way too far away, I think. But you never know. Let's keep on going. Let's see what this road does and whether the terrain matches up. So we got what looks like a tiny promontory or something here. I see a structure there. But if the water now comes back in, it does not. So it would appear... Okay, hang on. Which way did the main road go? Well, we'll probably only have that as our only option. So, okay, so we actually had it up along the lake. Ah, what do you know? You could actually go both ways here. Oh, what does it say over here? Novoklenskoye. And I guess this is the end of Novoklenskoye. Okay. Oh, there's no Novoklenskoye over there. So, we got Novoslavino. Question is whether that was a red herring. Like, could we be... There's a few reservoirs here and there. So... But I should really keep moving on. So this was Novoklenskoye. So let's see what this supposed main road has for us. Except a lot of potholes, although we've seen worse. And we're going westwards again, slightly northwest. Wow. This place is flat. What's going on the side here? Must be an orchard or something. We'll grow some legumes or something. Snejetok. That's an interesting name. Don't know what it means, but it looks interesting. Hang on, here's Novoklenskoye. Ah. Ouch. Well, that just made things even worse. So this is the intersection that we were at. We're currently heading up this road. And the reservoir only shows as a river. Yeah, Houston, we have a problem. I wonder, though... I have the inkling of a plan, and we're pretty close to this curve here. Gonna see if it's possible to count to, because there's probably a bridge here somewhere in this dike. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49 to that. Well, let's keep that in mind. 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. No, let's go with 55 to there. Okay, but that means that this is the bend we're standing next to. So 65 to there, 55 is that. Okay, so let's see if we can figure the start of this bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're on the bend. 11, yes. 10, 9, 8. Load. 7. I want to say 6. Okay, so we're 6 away from that bend. There's 65 from there. So this distance from here to there is 71. 35. 17 and a half. 8 3/4 is about there. So if that is 8 3/4, let's put that bend over on there. 8 3/4. This is 4 and some change, almost 4.5. 6 should be around here, if I'm right. But I don't expect to be, well, if I'm within 50 meters, I should be very happy. Well, that was to be expected, unfortunately. Oh, now what happened? Gods, why does it do this? I'm not asking the game to do it, but yeah, sometimes it just goes, yeah, let's do this. I guess it's because my mouse is getting old and decrepit that it does things that registers as key clicks that shouldn't be. I guess an intersection coming up there, but I think I saw some signs in that direction. Let's see, so I'm looking eastwards. Yeah, it's a shame you get the freebie. Oh, those weren't signs, those were actually the bus shelters. It's a shame when you get a freebie in terms of a sign actually telling you where you are. But then the game, or the script, gives you one of its 30% random locations rather than one of the 70% populated ones, like we just did now for this round. That's an interesting looking church. Working on it. We got some signs over here, which is a good thing because this road is straight as a bone. Well, not anymore. Unfortunately, well, I will keep my counsel. Could be wholesome, could be. What do I know? Let's see. Road works in progress. Korostelevo. Okay. That's the area moving out of Korostelevo. Let's just have a quick look. Don't expect to see Korostelevo at this level of zoom. So kind of curious to what these sites say. Telefoni. Okay. Oh, that's the name of a town, I believe. Murtkap. That's an interesting name. I don't think I've seen anything like that before. Oh, definitely says Murtkap or Murskap. Okay. Oh, Muskapski. Muskapski. Here we go. This Korostolevo, which we just came out of. This is the church we just passed. The Cerkov Nikolaya Chudotvorca. Okay. And we are somewhere in this area. So got this little... Well, the thing in Russia is that a lot of these tiny roads you see on the side could actually be the stuff you're looking for. Let's see, we've got 3 buildings in quick succession over there. I kind of wonder if it are these ones. But then there's that larger one, and let's see, are they coming closer to the road? There's a question about those 2 buildings that are closer than the other ones. These 2. Could it be those? Let's have a look. Here's a road. And that is not on the map. But those kind of feel like these 2. Let's go on a little more. Here's the road that goes like so. Okay, so if that is the case, then this one is that one. Can I see that from where we started? Is it that one? No. No, it's in between the trees. Okay, so if that is in between the trees, then we have... Oof. I don't know. So roughly here. That thing there. Yes, that is, because you can see the raised gas line there. Gas main. So that means we should be about here, I hope. What? Oh well, it's one of those days. Okay, let's see if we at least can get a 5K straight. Is this place flat or what? Ooh. Just wish they would do these shoots when the place is at its greenest and Ostochnaya. Huh. Sevastok is eastwards. Ostochnaya, for all I know, could mean like something like sunrise or something. I don't know. Or just westwards. Sorry, eastwards. But yeah, this is gonna be one of those maps, isn't it? We've had a few of those in Russia before. There's nothing wrong with the map, per se. It's just me not interpreting it correctly. Okay, we got an intersection coming up. Excellent. Okay, we got Alexeyevka and Komarovka. Alexeyevka and Komarovka. Alexeyeva. Komarovka. Nope. Might also be useful to see which way this road is going. So we're in the region, this place. Next question is if we can find any of these places in the... There's Bogoslovka. Alexandrovka, Alexeyeva. Aha. Yeah, well, it's the place we were at, so I believe we started out somewhere around here. Let's see now. Most likely this is where we started. Excuse me. Actually, more likely. Try that. There we go. At least we got one 5k. And, well, would have liked to have had this on the first 2 rounds. But okay. So where are we? Pilorama. Wish I could read that. But no. Of something, and that's a long lost relic of an age gone past. Pushkinskaya. Okay, that's the name of the road going up to the side there. The Pushkin Road. Well, we've been going steadily southeast for a bit. Until we no longer do. And I don't know if we're on the outskirts of Tambov or... No, this must be a smaller town. Or got a lot of town going up that way. So that one heading eastwards. Okay, now things are getting of a size that we should be able fairly soon. Yeah, we must be in Tambov with all of this stuff going on here. Of course, we could be in one of the smaller towns, but... let's see. That's an interesting looking playground. And now, let's see, what does it says? Pensioni Fond Rosyjskoj Federacji. Okay, so that's an office of the Federation Pension Fund. Well, that might be, for all I know, might be a bank or something. Tambovskaya Oblast, yeah. Well, that just doesn't necessarily mean that we are in Tambov, but things kind of indicate that we are, don't they? But if we are, we have a challenge in finding the right road into town. Well, let's see. This one has a name. Is that the Sovietskaya? I believe it might be. So if we got the Sovietskaya, we still don't know whether we are in this town or not. Well, we do have a Sovietskaya here. Now, what's the name of that? 50 something let Bedi. Let's just with the assumption that I'm right. Well, there are a number of things here that don't add up. Well, let's see, this is a single lane road here. But it's definitely the Sovietskaya. And the 50-year something that we came off. Okay, let's just head down this one a bit. If we're on the Sovietskaya, we must be up here somewhere. The trouble is, I don't see any roads that fit what we have, unless we are really far north, but I don't think we are. Boulevard Enthusiastov. Okay. Sovietskaya and into a road that unfortunately doesn't have any names. But I shall find something. But yeah, the fact that this is a single lane, I'm not sold on the idea that we are in Tambov yet. It's like for a city of a quarter, almost 300,000 people. Well, let's just say a 250,000 people. It's not quite there. Urishkogo, is that what it says? Well, we're not here. That is... Okay, we must be in one or the other. How about Bokino? No, I don't think so. Okay, so let's have a look in Morshansk. No, that doesn't seem to be the place. Okay, other Sherdevka maybe? Sherdevka? Doesn't seem to be the place either. Michurinsk? New Kirsanov? That's a candidate. And here's a Sovietskaya. Let's see now. This could be an option. Google, yeah. Aha, here we go. And we are on one called something Urich Google. Yep, here we are. Okay, so we came down the Ulisalet 50. I think we were about here. That. Ooh, be careful now. Don't be too hasty, Master Hobbit. Let's see. So going southeast for a good while. So that. So it might actually have been up here. Let's see now. We have the Pushkinskaya. This is the Pushkinskaya. Yep. Yes, this looks about right. And there we are. And the final round. Oh my word, what is this? Okay, Ovarovsky goes... What? I'm not sure I can read the stuff that goes downwards there. Ovarovsky. What does it... Okay, so I got... Ooh, hello. Okay, so we're just off the main road. Dostoyanya. Lots of stuff that is forbidden. Mostly things that seem to be harmful to the environment. Les narodnoye dostoyanie sochranim ego dla potomkov. Right. Okay, let's go southwest. Uvarovo. Okay. Am I crossing a bridge into Uvarovo? No. How many horses is this town? It's more than a one-horse town, at least. Let's see. Uvarovo has a fairly interesting intersection here. We could actually go that way. Well, let's see. In Ravino and Lensa. I think I've seen in Ravino. Yes, in Ravino. And there's Uvarovo. Okay. I think we just came across that. Yike. There's a bit of some fairly hairy jumping here. Okay, so we came across the bridge and we have been approaching from the northeast. Yep. So, well, there's a horizont. Should be somewhere here. That would be the road up to the side. That which here's the horizont. And then we cross the bridge. And we were, yeah, we were on the first road actually. Not sure I think this makes sense, but hereabouts. There we go. Well, interesting game. Started badly, continued even worse, and then it's just picked up. Weird one. Never got to see Tambov, but, well, can't have everything. And so, yeah, it's not done and dusted. Might feature again someday, you never know. But that is it for Tambov for now. And, well, even if I didn't succeed in playing a complete game, we have seen some very flat Russia. And I'm glad you're still with me here on Tiny Dot in Space, and I hope you'll join me when the next episode is up. Until then, bye-bye.